Good morning. Hello, Adventures with Matt James and Raul. Hello, guys. Well, now, good morning. I just noticed I was talking to myself. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are ahead of time in time zones or having a good day already. And for those of you in this side of the world where the day is just dawning, good morning. And I wish you guys a happy week. Hey, Adventures with Matt James. Long time no see. I was out on vacation, and I am back from vacation since a couple weeks now. Couple weeks, yeah. Wow, time flies. Yeah, we're almost in half half of January. That's crazy. Yeah, so we're here in the American Truck Simulator today, and we're gonna drive around. I think we don't have a job right now. We will have to find a job. Go to the freight market. Oh, I don't mind you asking. Oh man, I was around, what was it, December 15th, 16th? I don't know, somewhere around that. I went to Germany, and I spent a few days there in Germany. I went to Dresden. I went to a very small town called Kedlingberg, and then after the Kedlingberg, we went back to Berlin, spent a few days there, just going to museums and, like points of interest, that kind of stuff. After that, we traveled to Barcelona, me and my family, where we stayed for a day or two, and then we traveled to Andorra, small country in the middle of France and Spain. I had the awesome opportunity to see some snow. I'm a Florida person, and I was born in Brazil, so not a lot of chances to see snow around where I live or where I lived. And we'll take this short trip here. Oh no, it expires in 20 minutes. I don't want to have to race. We'll take this one then. And then after Andorra, we went back to Barcelona, traveled a little bit there, and then finally back to America, back to Tampa. And that was my vacation. Happy times. But as a normal person, usually I need a vacation for the vacation. And when I came back, I still had to adjust for a couple weeks. I'm still adjusting a little bit. I'm still waking up super early because Germany and Barcelona are like 6 hours ahead of me. And yeah, that was tough. All right, let's get started. Let's start the engine. The volume louder. Volume is good. Let's get the parking brake off. I think we'll have to. Oh, is it here? I think our pickup spot is right here. So we gotta check in and probably just pick up the trailer. And we do need fuel. I see now. Baxter, yes sir. I am in a sim rig with my dog. You can kind of see my dog's hair here, sitting on my lap. Go a little bit forward, and there we go. Got a job offer. Yes, Germany was so nice. I love the Autobahn, man. That was so much fun. Great place to drive. People respect the left lane. That was so much fun. Oh, you're in England, Baxter. Nice, man. Yeah. You guys are ahead of time for me as well, so that's why, your trailer is ready. So that's why I said, like, for those of you ahead of time, because in a way, you're ahead of time, right? All right, so let's find. Oh, I see the trailer already in my rear view mirror. Gonna back it up there. Yes, my dog is here, gracing us with her presence. The thing is, my wife is home today, but she's exercising, so the dog is like, I have nowhere to go. Did this one? Let me check out outside. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, it's a Penske truck. Trailer. Do the turn here. Oh, it's cold and snowy. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't get a lot of that here in Florida. I mean, It's chilled today, but for Florida, we're like in the 50s. I'm completely crooked. I know it says I can't attach, but I'm gonna park better. My dog's name is called Takita. Like many waterfalls or something in Japanese. I don't know, my daughter named her. But here is the trailer. We're gonna get this big trailer here and we're gonna take to somewhere. I don't even remember where, but we are. Let's connect it. So where are we going? Grand Junction. All right, so we're going to Grand Junction. The game is called American Truck Simulator, and we are playing on a PC today. I mean, as always, I'm always playing on a PC. That's all I have. All right, so let's get going. Trailer is connected. We do need fuel. As you can see, the fuel light is on. And we need some diesel. Diesel for this engine. Yeah, my daughter was like, as soon as she saw her, she looks like Takita. And I don't know where she came up with the name, but we liked it. It stuck. So, Takita it is. Does the gearbox feel different in the sim rig compared to the real thing, Rids 149? It kind of does, yes. Like, to be honest, like when you engage the gear, at least in my shifter here, mine is a very cheap shifter. Underneath the Volvo S60R's Spaceball, which is real, this is from a real car. The trim is from my real car. Not my real car, but from a real car. Underneath, there's a generic USB shifter, the controller part. So, it engages very, like, straightforward. I don't know. You don't get that. It's a weird feeling of the resistance of a gearbox, you know? Like, if you ever driven a manual car, you know what I'm talking about. Especially the clutch. The clutch is the thing that tells the most, not the gear lever in a way. Like the bite on the clutch pedal, you don't get that. So it's kind of a, I don't know how to explain. It's just too smooth. Like, and my camera's completely moved again. This camera keeps moving around. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but here. So it's like too smooth. You don't feel a bite. Like a clutch has a biting point where you kind of feel it engaging with, you know, with the car, and I don't know how to explain. My question is, what is that screen called for in the dash? That one? Volvo calls it the RTI. I don't know what it stands for. That's called an RTI screen. This one that comes up and down, this one? Yeah, this is the Volvo RTI, and the Volvo RTI screen was available in early 2000s up until like 2009 in Volvos. I think Aston Martin also had the same screen. Volvo was owned by Ford at the same time, so it was shared with them. I'm pretty good, Ahmed. Are the RPMs accurate, or at least to know it's in the truck? So Trega. I'm sorry, man. So Trega. Yes, the RPMs are accurate in relation to the tachometer. In short, yes, the red line is correct. So I have to calibrate it to something, because trucks only have like 3,000 RPMs. This one has 3,000, yes. So 3,000 RPMs is the max RPM of this truck. So it calibrates to the red line of this truck. So whenever you see, like right now it's 4,000 RPMs, it's about 1,000 RPMs. And when it's at the red line is where the red line is in the truck. So I do that because this is a 8,000 RPM tachometer. So if I'm driving a Volvo S60R in the game, that'll match. But if I'm driving anything else, the likelihood of it matching is not very high, right? I'm gonna take this long route here so I can fuel the truck, because we need fuel. So the tachometer is calibrated to the red line. Thank you, Adventures. Thank you, man. Open up this turn. A truck driver once came here to the live stream and said, you got to do a P. That's what I've been doing, and I think I've been doing good because I didn't hit that traffic light over there. My Clubsport pedals have a bite point exactly like the real thing. Yes, I know what you mean, but it's not like the real thing. It's similar, but it's not like the real thing. I've driven with that one as well. I don't know how you remember what button does what. I will forget in 5 minutes. Man, I forget as well. Now, the way I do to remember what each button does... Oh, it's going to go red. The way I do to remember is the following. So, for instance, here on my climate control, right? This is where I have most of my button. So, the manual automatic recirculation here, the button on the top, always changes the camera in any game. So I always put this as a camera because, I don't know, it makes sense to me. There's a little picture of a car with a little arrow. I think it makes sense. So this becomes the camera. AC on and off always turns the cars on and off, or trucks or F1, whatever I'm driving. This turns it on and off. Now, for this game in particular, I don't have brake bias and turbo and traction control. So the temperature knob here, I usually use for that, either for traction control adjustment or brake bias. In this game, it's for camera. So 70 degrees is always this camera, 72 degrees is always the outside camera. If I go and I circle it around, you'll always have different cameras. Here in this game, Advanced, go back to the cockpit view. Well, hazard lights is always a hazard lights, right? Because, I mean, why wouldn't it be? Then the wipers are always the wiper. For this game, when I pull the lever here, it uses the Jake brake, as you can hear it. So the Jake brake is on the lever, and that's because I saw a truck lever, and I saw that the Jake brake was here on the wiper lever. On this game, the fan knob here, that will turn on the retarder when you're going downhill and you want the truck just to slow itself down. You use the retarder. This is how you use it. You can just move the lever here, the knob, and it will activate the retarder. And then for these buttons here, depending on the game, I do different things with them. Like for this game, the bottom one here, I think it makes sense for the foot to be the parking brake. I don't know why I do that, but it makes sense to me. Then for these buttons right here, I open the window because I don't have much to do with a heater. I'm in Florida. So the left one puts down the driver window, and the right one puts down the passenger. And we're gonna stop for fuel here. So I'm gonna close it by using the defrost, and that's how you close it. What do I do for work? I work with market research, man. I'm an executive. Nothing to do with my simulator here. Absolutely nothing to do. Yes, that's my puppy, Matt. It's not a puppy anymore. She is a year and a half now. About a year, a little more than a year and a half, yeah. So now we're gonna put fuel. You can see the gauge here, the light is on right here, and the fuel is saying it needs fuel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the parking brake. So you're gonna see the parking brake light is now on right here. And now we're gonna turn off the engine. Now the engine is off, and we're gonna use, there's a button behind the steering wheel here. There's a enter and escape button. So I'm gonna use the enter for fuel. Raul Muro, 6718. What is this? ATS or ETS? This is ATS today. So my schedule for live streaming is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I play American Truck Simulator. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play Euro Truck Simulator. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I play whatever else I have here. Assetto Corsa, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Assetto Corsa Evo, Assetto Corsa Rally, BeamNG, and others. So I like to do other things on the weekends. All right, now the fuel is the diesel is full, the tank is full. It takes a second for the lever, the little gauge to go to the full. That is because, as any car, the lever is like an average, because otherwise, if it was like instantaneous, as we drive around, the fuel just goes in the tank. You get going like this, the gauge, and we don't want that, right? So yeah, so let's get started. Let's put the engine on, hit on here on the climate control, and then we put the parking brake off by hitting the button here. Let me put here on first gear, and I'm gonna hold the button here. You're gonna see it go, yeah, and then it's off. Parking brake is now off. Let's get going. Gonna have to go around because the exit is, I think, is behind me. I don't see an exit in front of us. Oh, right behind us on the left. I wish the truck sim games had better quality graphics. Yeah, I agree. But I don't know, I kind of like this. I don't know, I like the view of the American Truck Simulator. I don't know, I like it. With Snowy Moon, you can get pretty good graphics. But the reason why I don't use it is I need stability. And because I live stream every day pretty much, if I don't have stability, it becomes a hassle. I'm playing American Truck Simulator, and also I do use a triple screen setup here. So as you can see, I have the rear view mirror there, and I have the other rear view mirror here, which you can't see because it's behind the headrest. But it is here, trust me, that's how I see when I back up. And the more mods and stuff I put on the game, increases the chance of things going wrong, you know? Alright, I think we're clear left. No, we're not clear left. Trucks, they just appear out of the blue, so we're just gonna go to the center lane here. And then we're gonna merge. But I think we're clear on both sides. If it had better graphics, you would need an asset PC. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I have a 4090 here with a 9950X 3D. I mean, I have the top CPU with the second best GPU, and I still get only 60 FPS on a triple 4K, which is pretty annoying if you ask me. But, you know, at least this kind of game doesn't suffer too much with a 60 FPS as if would, like, if I was playing like Call of Duty or something like that. Have I tried lossless scaling? I have. Lossless scaling works very well, but in a single monitor. When you put 3 TVs on it, it just goes haywire. Maybe I gotta check if they updated it, but their support to triples was not good. I would love to try it, especially not because of American Truck Simulator. Here everything is maxed out, and I'm still getting very smooth 60 FPS. And I don't know, you guys be the judge. I think it's pretty smooth. It works pretty well. But in the newer title, Assetto Corsa Evo, I'm only getting like 50 FPS, and I'm not even on max. So I might try again lossless scaling there and see if it will work. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta check it out. Everything video. Does it feel realistic in terms of weight on the pedals if you're loaded? Yeah, not weight on the pedals itself, but the weight of the truck. You can tell you're driving a truck. That, if that's what you're asking. Like, I can tell the difference by several reasons. One, the steering wheel gets less responsive, you know, compared to a Porsche or a GT3 car. And my dog is trying to move around here as is trying to stretch, and that's a great timing for you to do that. What are you doing? You're not a cat. What do you want to do? You want to get out? You want to stay? Just want to get up? Okay. Is it because the screen is too big? No. The screen being big has nothing to do. It's more the fact that it's 4K. Yeah, you can speed. I don't know. iCryptic, I can go faster than 65. Only if you're doing the World of Trucks missions, then you're stuck at 65. Isabella K6000, hello, welcome to the live stream. I saw you joined the Discord. Welcome there. All right, so we got to move lanes here. Come on. You see, Takita is here today, and she is ready to, I don't know, she's jumping around now. Okay, off you go. She was just going crazy here. Yeah, I got a GPS over there. It works as a GPS, this one as well, but not in this game, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, you get a fine if you go over, depending on the state. Like right now, I have a police car right in front of me. The speed limit here is 55. Am I in California? I might be in California. Yeah. What are we doing in California? Why am I going to the east so I can go to the west and north? God dang it. I hate going through California because the speed limit is only 55 miles an hour here. But it is what it is. Yeah, she was here. She just left. She wasn't finding a comfortable position today, so I guess, you know, that's where she draws the line. Welcome back, everyone. I see a lot of people joining. So if you're joining right now, this is a Volvo S60R simulator, and we're playing American Truck Simulator. We're driving a beautiful Volvo VNL 2014. Funny, because yesterday I was driving and I saw exactly the same truck in white with the bull bar in front of it. It was so cool. I almost took a picture, but I was driving, so I didn't want to fumble with the phone and get the picture going. Yeah, you get caught every time, iCryptic, that you're driving near a police officer. So right now we're doing almost 10 over the speed limit, but there's no police around us. So, you know, it's okay-ish. Do you usually use the cruise control? I don't usually, but I could. So I don't know if I can show you if I move the camera. Let me see if I move the camera. You'll be able to see the button. So here's the button for the cruise control, right? So if I press it, now you hear the engine is keeping up the speed. So I can speed up with the buttons here, and I'll go to, I'm already over the speed limit. And to prove that I'm not using the pedals, I gotta put the pedal camera, and my foot are not on the pedal. So accelerator, brake, and clutch. And the truck is still going and keeping the speed that it was. I can put like 60 miles an hour at a couple here, and there we go. Now we're at 60, and it just goes. I don't usually use the cruise control. I mean, I would if I'm tired. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just chilling here in the simulator. I would do that, but you know, I think it's just more fun if I just drive. And we're gonna take an exit right here to San Diego, Barstow, so we gotta wait this truck here. Alright, come on, it's a long truck. Tiberius, it's so easy to scroll. Just keep scrolling, man. Don't be bored on my live stream, buddy. We're gonna continue here to the right. You're gonna have to wait, buddy. Using my turn signal. Yeah, you know, if this game would have all the things that real newer trucks have, I think it would take a lot of the fun away. Like automatics. Like most trucks nowadays are automatic. I put a 6-speed manual transmission in this truck just for the fun of it. I know it's not realistic either. 6-speed transmissions on trucks are not a thing. But still, you know, at least it's something. Like I'm changing gears. It's just Euro Truck Puge. No, this is the American version. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Euro Truck Simulator. I alternate. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I play on American Truck. Tuesdays and Thursdays I play on Euro Truck. And on Fridays I go on racing titles, on a racetrack, on Shutoku. So just cutting traffic and all that good stuff. Alright, so we're going to use the brake. This is the engine brake. We're going to take this exit here, apparently. Is there an exit? No, it's just a turn. I thought we were exiting. Oh, okay. I think I reduced too much. What game do you prefer? So, they're both the same game. Let's get that out of the way. There's no difference in the graphics. There's no difference in the engine, like in the way it drives and anything like that. But I do prefer American Truck Simulator for one reason. The speed limit here is usually better. Like right now we're doing the speed limit as in Euro Truck because we're in California. California speed limit is only 55 miles an hour. Just like in Europe, it's like 56 miles an hour, 90 kilometers an hour. So I prefer here because most places when I'm not driving in California, the speed limit is like 65 at minimum, 70 and 80 miles an hour some places. So I prefer to go a little faster, still keeping within the realism of the game. It's just a preference thing. I know that some people will turn off the speed limit, for instance, in Euro Truck. Yeah, and I like the looks of it. I like the look of the American trucks a little better. I mean, the look of the hood in front of it, they're so big. That's so cool. And we're doing 70 miles an hour. We're not even speeding. And we're breaking the law here by, what, 15 miles an hour now? Thank you, man. It's really relaxing. Yesterday, I almost live stream at night. I did my live stream in the morning, as I usually do. So if you watch my VOD from yesterday, you'll see me playing Assetto Corsa, BeamNG, all that good stuff. But in the evening, I was like, I just want to drive a little bit. So I put on the realistic traffic in Assetto Corsa, and I just went for a drive in a Porsche in the realistic physics and everything, putting music on, and oh, it's relaxing, man. It's so cool. How much did your setup cost? 5K or more? iCryptic, let's break down the cost, right? The part that makes my simulator realistic, the car parts and the structure to build it, it's only $700. On my tutorial in my channel, you'll be able to see it, and I break down all the costs. How much every part costs? You're not going to spend more than $700. Now, obviously, that does not include the PC or the TVs. That is completely apart, but you can spend as much as you want in those parts. Your budget for your PC, if you have a PC and you have a monitor, you'll spend $700 building the simulator, and then you gotta buy, like, let's say you have to buy a steering wheel. Buy a Moza R3, you're gonna spend like $300. So we're talking about $1,000 to get the most realistic structure for a simulator that you can possibly think. So I did spend more because I have a top-of-the-line PC with a 4090, with a 9950 X3D, with a triple TV setup here. So I have the TV there, I have another TV here, everything is 4K, everything is kind of over the top. I'm a content creator. So I spent more than that. I spent about $9,000 on it. I have a Buttkicker, I have the Philips Hue lights, I have a bunch of other stuff here that adds up in price. But if you're gonna build one, you can spend about $1,000 and call it a day, like a lot of people on my Discord do. Yeah, Moha Payday, I agree with you, man. A lot of people do have him off, and I understand why. I mean, that speed limit is kind of ridiculous. It's like here, 55 miles an hour in California. Look at this road. Look at this beautiful road that we're driving. Like, come on. 55? That's a joke. I'm doing 70 right now, by the way. Arto F Gaming, I'm crazy. Yes, I am a bit crazy. What wheel do I have, Leafy? I have a Fanatec Clubsport DD underneath here, but I am upgrading to a Moza really soon this year. I'm just waiting for the parts to come. So Moza is the new sponsor of the channel for this year. $700 including the steering. Yes. But then again, Moha, you didn't listen to what I said. I'm not talking about the wheelbase. If you buy an R3, for instance, you're going to spend $300, and it's $1,000 with the wheelbase. The steering wheel, the Volvo steering wheel, was $15. 1.5. Yes, $15. Less than if you go to McDonald's and buy 2 Big Mac meals. That's the price of a steering wheel in the junkyard. It's not that bad. And then again, Moha, what I'm talking about is $700 for the structure. Now, if you want to buy an R9, if you want to buy an R12 or an R21, you want to buy a Semi-Cube, it's whatever your budget allows. I bought a Fanatec, which is even more expensive. My Fanatec was more money than the whole rig. It's $800 for the wheelbase alone. So that puts in perspective. Do we have a building video? Yes, a very detailed tutorial on my channel. What wheels? What are you using for a wheel? This is a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. Abhishek, the RPMs are super high. No, they're not. They're calibrated. The red line is what the red line is in the truck. So the numbers are all irrelevant here. What I care about is the red line, because whatever car I drive, I want to know where the red line is so I can shift gears, not what the number is. I don't care about 10,000 RPMs on an F1 car as much as I do of where the red line is. So do you play ETS as well as ATS? Yes, both of them. Tuesdays and Thursdays is ETS. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is America Truck. What shifter? Retro 1. This is a generic USB shifter underneath the Volvo Spaceball. So this is a Volvo Spaceball, a real 6-speed manual transmission for Volvo that I have in my real car. But here is just on top of a regular shifter, a USB shifter. What program do you use to control the monitor angles? Jason, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but let me try. So if you're talking about, I got a speeding violation. So if you're talking about the angle of the triple, I'm not using, I'm just using simple runtime window editor. SWRE. SRWE. Yeah, that's what I'm using. Levy Bennett. Yeah, you could just get a CDL and make money actually driving a truck. I could, but why would I? I work from home. I'm an executive. I earn a lot more than I would if I had a CDL. Why would I want to spend hours and days away from my family to drive a truck? This is a hobby, man. In case you don't understand hobbies, hobbies work like this. You find something that makes you happy, and you find fun in making. Like learning how to code this thing was a lot of fun for me. Then you do that. And in my case, I'm sharing with the world, and I'm earning money here by doing this. So it's fun 2 times. So maybe when you grow up, you'll understand, Levi. What game am I playing, Carmen? This is called American Truck Simulator. Oh, rainy night drives are the best, man. Especially when I'm alone here just listening to music. Which, by the way, I notice it's very low. Yeah. When you forget to turn down the force feedback for Truckers MP and then hit by a Skoda. Oh, man, Moha, that is true. That's why I don't play Truckers MP a lot, because people are kind of, you know, not nice there. So I usually play offline. And we have another police officer here in front of us that wants to spoil our fun of driving. We might just get a ticket for crashing. Because when you get a speed... Oh, it didn't even... Oh, it got both? The guy gave me a speeding ticket while he was flying? Right. Huh. Okay. How'd you get the car part so cheap? Art of gaming. So it's very simple, man. Watch my video on my tutorial. I'll explain how, but in a nutshell, there's junkyards in the US called, oh, thankfully, Nevada. There's junkyards in the US called pick and pull, pick and pay, you pull it, pick apart. There are several names for it. Every region will have a different name. So essentially how it works is you bring your tools to the junkyard and you pull the parts out. They're all parked like a big shopping mall, and whatever parts you find, you can pull them out and you pay at the register. Now, when you pay at the register, they do not care what car it came from. If you're buying a steering wheel from a Volkswagen 1975 or a BMW 2014, it's the same price. So that's how I get, like, I have this steering wheel, which I'm gonna make it work. This is like my Cadillac CT5V. I have the other one. And I'm almost going off the road. This works already. This is the BMW. And it has a pedal shifter. Get off the side. So it has the pedal shifters on it. I have the quick release here in the back, so everything works. So $15 for the steering wheel. It's not a crazy price. It's just the price you pay at the pick and pull. If you're in Tampa Bay area, there is a pick and pull called Pasco EZ, as in the letters E, Echo, Z as in Zulu, Bullet. That's the junkyard I usually go to. I'm assuming IT executive. Are you asking what I do for a living? No, I'm not an IT executive. I am a market research executive. There's nothing to do with my fun here. Does the CarPlay work? Yes. The CarPlay is fully functional, as you can see here, but it's on a real CarPlay. So I have information here that actually I care about. For instance, this is all the truck information. I have the damage, I have the time it will take for the delivery, the music that's playing right here. I have CPU, GPU, temperature, speed, the fans, and frame rate on the top right. I have the main Apple CarPlay with the real time in the game. See, it's like, oh, that one is the real time in real life. 8:28 a.m. is the same time that is in my gauge cluster because it's 8:28 a.m. Monday, the 12th, right here. That's the day of the week. This is the music that's playing right now. Nighttime Rollerblading by Harris Healer on Stream Beats. And back to the main. If I were driving in Assetto Corsa, I could have the map as well. The map works. Alright, gotta go. I'm sick. See you tomorrow. Oh, man. Hope you feel better, BKR. Have a nice day. You too, man. I got the Logitech wheel shifter and pedals, but that's got nothing on this setup. Man, that's cool already. A lot of people play with their controllers, so you're a step ahead, man. One Alex Phillip. I have a Fanatec Clubsport DD. 12 Newton meters. Please, the game is called American Truck Simulator, and they're breaking down in the middle of the road here. I have to see if we have that in Germany. That would be cool. Thanks. Them you driving and showing me crazy. Yeah, I'm trying, man, not to crash and show things around. That's one reason I love playing trucks during the week. Is I can talk to you guys. I can show you guys around. I can spend the time and explain what things do and how they work, because I love doing that. That's why I have my channel. That's why I share my passion and everything that I know with you guys, so you guys can learn and build, or just curious and want to watch me, you know, play. Dylan, is that a 6-speed gearbox? If so, have high and low gears in there. So this is a 6-speed transmission in the game as well. So I changed the transmission in the game to a 6-speed manual transmission. So it matches my manual here. It's just easier for me. Kieran Sims, Volvo, bruh. Yes, Volvo. Volvo S60R 2005. The magnificent 300 horsepower 6-speed manual transmission, all-wheel drive with active chassis. Volvo from the 2000 that was faster than a BMW M3 or a Subaru WRX. Super cool car, super fast car, nice looking. It aged really well. It has a bunch of buttons here that I can use, and I do have the same car in my garage. So yeah, bit of miles reset when you turn it off because it's always 120,000. Christopher, no, they don't reset. They're always going up. So it's 123,965. It'll continue grow. Come back here next week, it's going to be 124,000. The interior, does he have airbags? No, Mr. Mo, obviously not. The interior makes me miss my 2002 T5 Spaceball. Oh man, you had a good one, man. Especially the T5 engine, Sebastian. That's the best engine for the P2 platform. Retro Revenger. Yo, do you have an F125? I don't have the F125, the EA game. I do use Assetto Corsa when I want to drive an F1 car, because it works a little better, in my opinion. Welcome to Arizona, folks. How long is the route? Text. So we're driving for another 400 miles, which divided by 10 is about 40 miles here. That's how the compression works in the game. So the game is compressed 10 to 1. And it's going to take another 20 minutes in real life to get where we're going. And a lot of traffic here. Is it weird having a car interior driving a semi-truck? No, I don't think it's weird. I think it's weird the other way around. If I was driving a car with a truck. Just a sec. Yeah, if I were, if I were to drive a car and have a truck, that'd be weird. And I do drive cars as well, so I don't mind having a car to drive a truck. Do you ever use car mods in the game? No, Junior, I don't. And the reason is they still drive like trucks, so I prefer to use trucks. And go to a car game if I need to play, and if I want to play with a car. Do you have Need for Speed Unbound? I do not. Thank you guys for the follow. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. How's the Cadillac Retro Revenger? Oh man, it's amazing. I love it. I take any excuse to drive it any day. How did you build that? OG Tiger? I don't know. It's in my channel. I have a tutorial. Just check it out. Do the heated seats work? They could, but I didn't turn them on because I'm in Florida. No reason for that to work. The buttons do. They lower the windows. Listen. There we go. Now close it with the defrost. But yeah. Is it found on the Play Store? It's not found on the Play Store. It's on Steam, and it will be available for PlayStation and Xbox sometime this year. We don't know when. What game is this? This is American Truck Simulator. How fast is your Volvo? Head gasket was here. Depends on which Volvo you're talking about. I have two Volvos. I have the S60R, which originally does 0 to 60 in 5.1 or 5.3 seconds. And then I have my fastest Volvo, which is the S60 T8 2022, which is the hybrid. That one does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. A little bit faster than my Cadillac CT5V, which does in 4.5 seconds, 0 to 60. Where I live, steering wheels as your cost 100 to 500. Oh man, that's rough. That's a lot of money for an old steering wheel, man. You thought the fuzzy dices were real? I love the fuzzy dices, man. Look at that. Look at that. They're so cool. Yeah, there's the fuzzy dices. That's a mod, and I have the lady here. This is Emma. Hi from Johannesburg, South Africa. Hello, man. Hello, Neil. Welcome to the live stream, man. I'll see you later, Spooge. Yes, Redzy, I will upgrade my setup to a Moza this year. Still not a Moza yet. It's a Fanatec, which is, it's okay. Could we see your truck driving? Yes. Let me go to the straight here, because otherwise I'll crash. But yes. Let me put on the outside camera. There we go. That's the truck driving. And I can put on the other camera as well down here, which I can move the around. Ooh, don't crash. Sorry. Yeah, it's so hard to drive like this. I don't know about, you know, I don't know how people do that. I think it's hard. Have you played The Crew 2? They added hybrid mode online and offline finally. I have not. Does the hazard button work? Yes. All the buttons here work, Damon. Every single button. There's not a single button here that does not work. Everything. There's no air coming out of here before anyone asks, but yes, every single button does work. Even the wipers, the turn stock, and the high beams. As you can see, the high beam lights are on now. So on and so forth. Some areas of the UK are still using the Volvo R models for highway pursuit. Probably the R design models, the Polestar ones. Aiden Kerr, I've been good, man. How about yourself, man? Yes, they're sponsoring me this year, so we'll have Moza stuff coming soon in the mail. You got a Logitech G920 wheel. I drive the Semi. Nice. And now we're finally going up to 80 miles an hour. That's what should be everywhere. Where we're going to Junction, Grand Junction. I'm sorry. Put your foot in it. In where? Where do you want me to put my foot in? How much gas do you have? You can see it's right here. It's about half a tank. This is working. I can drive 13 miles. 2 on the screen. What do you mean 2 on the screen? I have 4 screens here. The triple on the sides, right there. There's one. Here's the other one, right here, and that one, and that one. Does a glove compartment work? Yes, absolutely. You gotta have a functional glove compartment, don't we? Have the car's manual, have the remote controls. The light is on there, as you can see. That's the little light. Yeah. Man, I went all in, guys. The AC is the only thing that doesn't work because I really don't need it. I'm in my home office. And because I'm in my home office, that is my air conditioning right there. You can see the vent. It's blowing air on my head. So I thought when I did this, I don't really need it. And then 99 out of 100 people asked me if the AC works. I could have just made it work because it's super simple with a fan, just for flexing. Tap on the screen. Which one? This one? I can move it as well. Hello, Miller. Why do you want me to tap on it? Hello there. Hello, Stitch Lover. Thank you, Zeb. Are you playing on a PC? Yes, sir. And when they play, please play Crew 2. I gotta download it. I don't have it. We're gonna stop for a rest. We're doing super fast here. We're doing 86 miles an hour on a 7.5. Hey, PCD, how you doing, buddy? Am I in my car? I am not in my car. I'm in my home office, buddy. Imagine you can get the AC to work. Yeah, that's super easy. That'd be super simple. I can even use the fan controls here to get the fans on and off, but why not become a real truck driver? That makes as much sense as watching somebody play Call of Duty and say, why don't you become a real soldier? It's a hobby, man. I'm not gonna get less money and go away from home for weeks and have to deal with a bunch of construction crazy drivers just because you guys see me playing a game. Like, come on, man. Listen to your own question, man. No press the apps on the little screen. Oh, it's not a touch screen there. I can move these things around. But I did not put the touch screen control here. I don't need it. In my real car, I did. I do have the same screen in my car. But I don't know why you're so fixated there, man. What simulator game is this, Jaren? This is a American truck simulator. Show them the Waze. Waze is not on this game. I can use Waze on Assetto Corsa Competizione, but not here. Unfortunately, Waze only works when you have a track. It has to start and have a finish line, because it clocks the time and then it draws the coordinates and then it draws a map that is fully functional and it looks like a Waze. Hey, who manufactured your gauge cluster? This was manufactured by Volvo. This is a Volvo S60R gauge cluster. I work construction. Is there a game I can play that pays more than $25 an hour? Man, if you become a large content creator, you get a lot more than $25 an hour, man. You have a new gearbox. I do not. The same old Volvo Spaceball here. Do you have speakers, Zeb? Yes, I do. I have two huge Behringer underneath my dashboard. I'm listening through my headphones right now. My wife is working on the other room. But I could change to the radio and then control the sound through here, because it takes the Bluetooth input from the computer also here, and I can play on the speakers. So we are driving, and I need to find a place to sleep. I don't like to drive at night in the game. Do you drive like this in real life? Like what? I don't drive a truck in real life, but I drive pretty normal in real life. That's why I have the simulator. I can do all the crazy stuff here, and then just drive normal. May I ask how you're getting to interact with your PC? Is it an Arduino? Austin Bassett, yes. So a bunch of Arduinos. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Arduinos here in this system. I have two types of Arduinos. One is this one. And this is the Arduino Micro Pro. This is a USB Arduino that will connect to the computer, and then I put all the buttons connected here, and it will detect the short, and when it detects a short, it'll clock as a joystick button being pushed. I also have one of this. This is the ESP32. This is for the steering wheel, so I can have the buttons here working on the steering wheel. I use the ESP32 because the ESP allows me to use the Bluetooth to do the same thing without a wire hanging in here. And then for the gauge cluster, I use the Arduino Uno. This is the Arduino Uno, and it has a CAN bus shield on top of it, and this is what gets the information to the gauge cluster. And so the gauge cluster thinks it's in the car. Can you change night to morning or afternoon? I can't change it like per se, but I can sleep and it will turn into daylight, and that's what I'm gonna do in this exit because I do prefer it. Do I have a tutorial? Yes, and on my channel 2011. It's on my channel already, and it's a very detailed one, so you can go there right now and watch it. What are we hauling? That's a good question. Beverages. We're taking beverages in this Penske truck. Can you put full light? I could. Does the handbrake work? Yes. The handbrake does work, but I'm driving a truck. You can see the handbrake lever here. Trucks don't have a handbrake. They have parking brakes. And then I use the button here to put the parking brake. You'll see in a second when I stop for the evening. Is that a truck entrance or the car entrance? This is the car entrance. Yeah, that was cars. Can you put the full light? Yes. And as you see, the light also indicates here that I'm using the full beam. GB36. Oh man, you just aged yourself. Are you 10 years old or 9? My daughter is 9 and she does that as well. That's for the trucks. Glenite was it expensive? It was not expensive. $700 you can build something like mine, and you can watch it in my channel. I break down the cost and everything. Let's park around and then we can face the front here. Austin Bassett, I'm currently building my own simulator and I'm stuck using applications to run clusters. Man, join our Discord. A bunch of people there can help you. Do you know what there is in common to sense of pickup street walkers and truck drivers? Can we see that? I have no clue what you're talking about, buddy. And let's dot here. All right. So we're going to put that parking brake on. You can see here, I'm going to push a button and the light will illuminate and you can hear it. Awesome. Now we're going to turn off the engine. And now we're going to sleep. Do you drive European trucks? Yes, I do. On Tuesdays and Thursdays. American Truck Simulator is on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we have a low PSI on our gauge cluster, on our truck. That's why it's now. This is the brake pressure. It's only at 50 PSI. It needs to be 60 and above. That's okay. I just got off your 10K setup tour. Are you a computer engineer or some sort? No, man. I'm just I'm a bachelor in business administration, and I work with market research. I'm just a guy that's passionate about building things, and everything I learned, I want to share with you guys. So I use a lot of AI to help me code. I don't know how to code, and I did all of this by myself. Do you only drive on American trucks? No, I already answered that. Who do you work for? I'm not going to say the name of the company I work for, but I work for a very, very large company. Step that off. When will you do an Euro Truck Simulator, a PCD? You should know that, man. You've been here. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Euro Truck Day. Thank you, Velichev. Yes, I do. It's exactly the same as my car in my garage. Exactly the same. And you can watch my tutorial and watch it on YouTube. It's right there. And it will walk you through the process. Yes, everything. Everything works. There's not a single button here that is for show. You know, everything is fully functional. What is this game, Zyrus? This is American Truck Simulator. That's okay, PCD. We're gonna turn here. Do you have a BMW steering wheel? Oh, yes, I do. Here, this is my BMW steering wheel, which I fixed, and it looks a lot better now. It's a BMW steering wheel, but it has a Volvo logo. It has the paddle shifters. All the buttons here work. You can go up and down here and press the buttons. They all work. And soon I'm gonna have the Cadillac CT5 wheel working, but it's gonna be on the Moza. And this is the Cadillac steering wheel. Just like in my real car. The only thing that doesn't have, like in my real car, is the V mode. It's not on the steering wheel, and it doesn't have the carbon fiber. How much does the setup cost? About $700, Velichev. You can see it on my video, on my tutorial. How did you make the cluster functional, Mickey? It's using an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. But if you really want to know how, just check out my video on my channel. I have a video dedicated to the cluster. You have a Volvo XC90, and the driver's side is exactly the same. Yes, it's very similar. The XC90 from the early to mid-2000s, or no, mid-2000s to early 2010s is the same-ish interior. Can you see the outbuild? Yes. Go outside a little. Gotta be careful here. There's a crash. Because we're on a turn. Yes, sir. Only $700. Obviously, I'm not talking about the PC or the TVs. But yes, $700 for the car parts. Wood, metal carpet, Arduinos, everything that makes this functional, yes, $700. And on my YT, Austin, it's on my bio there, on my TikTok. Go a little lower on the gear here. Can I get your email? It's on my contact on my YouTube. But whatever you want to ask me, man, don't send me email. Just go to my Discord and talk there, because whatever I answer, it's usually for everybody to hear. Where can you find my tutorial? I just said on my bio, click on the link tree. You'll find everything you need to know there. Thank you, Haya. Or hey Ashi Young. I'm sorry, man. I'm butchering your name, buddy. But thank you, bud. Hello, brother. What Moza wheel would you recommend, and which one do you have? So S4, I currently have a Fanatec, but I will have a Moza really soon. They're sending me their stuff. Full disclaimer, they're sponsoring me this year. They're sending the stuff. But if you watch my older videos, you'll know that I've been recommending Moza since forever. The only reason why I have Fanatec is that I bought my first Fanatec when Moza wasn't still a thing. They were very new, they were coming out. I bought my Fanatec in 2021, so it's pretty old now. And then I bought a new Fanatec because I had the ecosystem, and their ecosystem is closed. That's one thing I hate about Fanatec. Now, having said that, if you want to do a real simulator, like a real car with a real steering wheel, I would recommend anything R5 and up. It needs to be at least an R5. You could get an R3 to begin, but if you want to put a real steering wheel, I would recommend an R5, R8, R9, or R12. Those are the three that I would recommend. Yes, if you want to go R21, fine. Then you have plenty of power, but at least an R5, 9, or 12. That's the one I would recommend. Can you visit my country? What is your country? Is the screen flat or curved? It's flat. And that's the funny thing, Frank. It doesn't make any difference. Even if it was curved, it wouldn't make any difference, because the feeling when you're driving is that it wraps around you. So really, you really can't tell. Like you can see here that it goes around. I have about 190, almost 200 degrees field of view here, and they're flat. Oh, I'm sorry. Usually I have like 90% man here, so I assume when I don't recognize a name that it's a it's a boy. So I'm sorry, I apologize. Where we're going, Lindo Kule. So we're going to a city called Grand Junction. The Trustmaster TMX. That's a good steering wheel as well. Oh, nice, iCryptic. I'm not in California anymore. We are in Arizona, I think. Do you think an R5 is good on a desk, or a rig is a must? No, I think a desk can handle an R5. Obviously, if I would tell you, like, a rig is recommended, but if that's only you have, you don't have space for a rig or money for a rig, an R5 on a desk is 100 times better than, controller or a keyboard. Thank you, Frank. Can you visit? Oh, Sri Lanka. No, they only have Europe here in the truck, in the game simulator, and also America. I'm sure there's probably a track or two in Sri Lanka, but I don't have it. Drive to South Africa. Oh man, I wish I could. There's no South Africa in this game. And everybody's going so slow because of the left lane Empress. It's 80 miles an hour, and I'm part of the left lane, but I'm not the one holding up traffic. That truck is. There's a truck in front of us holding up the left. Jonah, one question. Why does it have the tach read so high? So it's not reading high, it's just calibrated. You see, this tachometer has 8,000 RPMs. So if I drive a truck, it would go from like 500 to 2,000, 3,000. It would just do like this. And I wanted to move the whole thing. And besides, if it's just going to 3,000, I don't know where the red line is, because it's just going to go here. And the red line is on the 7,000 mark. So what I do is I calibrate every car, every truck, everything that I drive to the red line. So the numbers don't matter. What matters is where the red line is. Yes, right now my wheel is a Fanatec, but I am upgrading to a Moza this year. Yeah, Seda, and a lot of people will tell me like, why don't you put one of those bezel hiders, thing? I don't really see it. I know it's there, but my brain just forgets about it. I think it's more noticeable for people who are watching the video for the first time, especially on my shorts, than for me. Because I didn't tell you, El Chapo. Thank you, Jonah. I'm planning to get a Moza R9, but the only issue is I can't afford the expensive wheel they got. Are there solutions for that? Yes, S4. You could do is buy the base and buy, you know, a generic steering wheel. You can buy like one of those cheap Amazon ones that are for real cars, and then you can just screw it to a Moza quick release. Because Moza is not closed in their ecosystem. They don't need to detect a Moza wheel to work. And if you buy a Moza R9, if you don't mind, use my affiliate link. You can get 5% discount, and it would help a lot if you would do that. Welcome to Colorado, guys. Is that a manual or automatic? Blackbar, I don't know if you can recognize, but this is a manual. This is the Volvo Spaceball, and we're... oh man, that was close. Got to take the exit here. This is a 6-speed manual transmission from Volvo called the Spaceball. Why are you running such high RPMs? Sinister, for the millionth time. This is not high RPMs. This is just calibrated to the red line, buddy. So the truck has only 3,000 RPMs. I have 8,000 here. I don't care about the number. I care about where the red line is. Yeah, PCD, that's a preference thing. That's why I always say, when people ask me, why do you prefer American Truck Simulator? I say it's a preference thing, because the games are the same. All right. From what car is your dashboard? It's from a Volvo S60R. Thank you, Tony. The Spaceball is actually kind of rare as well, so it makes it cooler. Yes, so Sir Martin McGravy. So the way I did here was I have the same car in my garage, and I was able to miraculously find a real brand new Volvo Spaceball trim from the factory. So I found a brand new Volvo Spaceball, so I bought for my car, and I put the cards here because it has a very tiny scratch here on the number 2 to 4, and I don't like that, and it was bothering me in my car. You know, I'm a perfectionist, and my car's interior is pristine, so I put the cars in here, and I put the brand new one in the car. Thank you. Hey, why is your truck calibrated so high? These nuts, man, for the millionth time. Like, why would I want to have the numbers correct? Where can you tell from the top of your head what is the actual number that makes this truck go to the red line? Let's do this test. Can you tell? Martial, yes, this is in my house, my home office. If you can tell from the top of your head exactly what is the RPM that will be the red line in this truck, you know, you don't know. People don't know. We don't know. So the way I fix this is by every car that I drive is calibrated to the red line. So the red line is always correct. And if you drive manual cars at all, you know that the number doesn't matter. You have to know where the red line is. Or if you want to be super technical, you got to know the torque curve and, you know, whatever. Not in the real truck. So what I do is I calibrate to the red line. I don't care if it's... This is about 14,000, 13,000 RPMs right now. And I know that because I calibrated. I just know. But the thing that matters for me is a red line. 3,500? Nope. Official milkers, it's wrong. This truck doesn't even go to 3,500. See? It's only 3,000 RPMs is the max. 2,200 is the red line. So, you see what I mean? It doesn't matter the number. What matters is the red line. It's all about the red line. Exactly, Joseph. Thank you. Anybody that drives a manual car will understand that. If you don't drive a manual car, then it may be a little harder for you to get the grasp out of it, but, you know, it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Hey. Nice, Floey. All right, green light. And we're almost at the destination here. We gotta stop to change the tires of the truck. We're about 30% done with it. Do I have to take a right? Yes. Can I merge Tesla? Obviously not. Thank you, kind Tesla. Oh, it's not a Tesla. What is that? I don't even know. And welcome, JJ Cool. Don't want to be hitting the rev limiter. Exactly, Frank. Because if it was calibrated, and I could do that, that's super easy. To get the numbers right is actually easier than calibrating. I have to do a bunch of math here to get the red line right. But if I wanted to have the numbers right, that's as simple as deleting the whole calculation and just saying RPM. Literally, it's just 3 letters, RPM, and that will show the correct number. All right, where is the entrance? Oh, it's up ahead. And if I change gears about 5,500, that's the green line in the truck. That's where the green, there's a green here that shows the optimal, like, you know. I love the Jake brake. I don't know about you guys, but the Jake brake sounds so cool. I wish it was louder. More Jake brake. Do all the buttons work? Yes, Mufasa. Every single button here works. There's nothing here that is for display. All right. Where are we parking today? Oh, I see it. Right by that IKEA trailer right there. Right there on that white line. Do you stream on Twitch? Yes, I also stream there and on TikTok. Hold on, man. I'm in 3 places, 4 different streams, because I do have 2 on my my channel. One is the horizontal, and the other one is the vertical. All right, let's get this baby aligned. There we go. And yes, and I look at my rear view mirrors to park, in case you guys are wondering. I do have the rear view mirrors on my sides here. Oh, a lot more actually. Gotta fix it. What? Didn't get anything. Why is the alarm going on? I'm in the middle of nothing. That's a glitch. And that's where I'm parking, just so you guys know. And here is where I see things on my rear view mirror here. And I have the other rear view mirror on this side as well, but unfortunately the headrest right in front of it. The rear view mirror is just about here, in between the chat window, which is here. And if I move a little further to the left, this is my streaming PC, and this is where the chat window is for TikTok and other places. All right, let's go back and let's back up. All right, now it's gonna be just as easy as backing in. Dozer Dave, why would you find it offensive? I also have an S60R, but I am curious as to why would you think it's offensive? ZXC, thank you. I think that's a compliment. All right, a little more. You put a fan in ventilation? I did not. Oh man, I give this suggestion to myself before you even saw my rig for the first time, man. This is the oldest thing, but I don't need it. I'm in my home office with an AC vent. Here we are. We parked. Beautiful. Put the parking brake on. I love the sounds. Disconnected. David, yes, I did. Dozer, come on. You would be more offended when you see me driving my Cadillac CT5 in the game with the Volvo here, man. All right, we did an excellent job. Good. Let's find another job. Great market. Oh yes, royalty, absolutely. I'm so happy with it. So it's still not obviously done. You can see the Cadillac wheel has nothing there, and I got this beautiful airbag cover. Let me get the airbag cover a little closer. All right, so let me zoom in. Oh, not this button. Where is it? Yeah, oops, this button. So this is the new airbag cover for the Cadillac. Look how beautiful. This is done by a company called Zen Carbon. They make this out of carbon fiber if I wanted, but I just wanted the leather with the red stitching. And they put the blackout logo here. So in my real car, it's white. The stitching is white. And the Cadillac logo is with the Cadillac colors. Now, I think it looks amazing, and it's gonna look amazing in, you know, the simulator. So I think I'll be able to, I don't know yet, but there's the Super Cruise here. I think I'll be able to get the lights on, and this can become a shift light. So it has 3 colors from what I see in my car. It has green, blue, and red. So maybe I can get the colors to do things like red races over, green change gears, and blue whatever. I don't know. And then I'm gonna get all the buttons to work. There's a bunch of buttons to work with. The good thing is that Cadillac system here is not CAN bus. So it's gonna be super easy to get the Cadillac wheel to work on the computer. And I have the pedal shifters here. This wheel came from a Escalade. So the pedal shifter is a little bit different from what I have in my V. My V has a metal, I think it's aluminum pedal shifters, but that's okay. And my real Cadillac has the carbon fiber here, not this glossy black piano kind of thing, which I saw on Ali. I can buy the carbon fiber, like not a real carbon fiber like in the car, but it looks like carbon fiber. And the other thing is the V here. It's missing the V. This one has the mute, and my car has a V logo, which is funny because I always notice that at night the V doesn't light up. So weird. It's the only dark part in the steering wheel. But yeah, I'll be making a tutorial for Moza, making this steering wheel work in my new Moza when the Moza comes. Because right now what I have is the BMW. The BMW works here on the simulator. This BMW is for Fanatec. So you can see the quick release here is from Fanatec QR2. And it has the paddle shifter as well. I like the sound of the clicking. Let's see if we can get it. Stop the music so see if, like, can you hear it? Yeah, I like the clicking sound of it. On the Cadillac one, it doesn't make any sound, so I don't really like it, but that's okay. That's what I'm saying. The way you calibrate things, connecting everything to work, and why you calibrate this setup. No wonder if I thought you were a computer engineer. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just a curious person. Put on the right camera. All right. And let's choose a job since we're here. We're here in Grand Junction. Let's take some cars to Arkansas, Little Rock. That's where Bill Clinton is from, right? We're gonna take some Ford cars, whatever. It's at Ford there. How did you get that Cadillac steering wheel? Are there cheap ways to getting in real life wheels? Yes, the cheapest way is you go to a junkyard, the pick and pull type. Like this steering wheel was $15, $15 for this BMW. You got to go to a junkyard, find it in a good condition, and you get one. Super cheap. Now, the Cadillac I bought on eBay, it wasn't that cheap, but it wasn't expensive. I think I spent was $90 some on it. It has a very tiny, you can barely see, but it has a defect. Where is it? Right here on the top. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but the leather has a little dent there. So, yeah. That's why they sold it, I think, that cheap, because it had a little marking, but it was so tiny. All right, let's get going. Parking brake is off. Where can you get the wheel from? Just watch my tutorial and I talk about that. Why don't swap the wheel, Marco? Because why would I swap to a pedal shifter? I'm driving a truck. And this is the original Volvo S60R steering wheel, which I like very much. Infinite Goal, that's a Volvo. You mean this one? Are you saying this is a Volvo steering wheel? Just because it has a Volvo logo on it? You crack me up. You don't know steering wheels, obviously. That's a BMW, man. That's not a Volvo. I just put the Volvo logo there because as soon as I put that steering wheel here, my turn signal stops working and the simulator starts leaking oil. I don't like that. The license plate is in the same spot at all times. Yes, because obviously this is not moving around. So even if I go super fast, that thing there, oops, it's not gonna move. It's always, hey, hello. It always stays there. Do you think a Moza R9 would handle a real steering? Like, is there any risk that I should know about, and how easy it is to make it work? Duck, I think an R9 would definitely hold and perform perfectly with a real steering wheel. Is it easy? Yes, it is easy, and as soon as my Moza Wheelbase comes in, and the electronics that I bought, one I have here, this is an ESP32. It's one of the electronics to make all the buttons work on the steering wheel. I will be making a new tutorial. I already have one on my channel, but I'll be making a new tutorial teaching you guys how to do that on a Moza, and it's on my, it's gonna be on my YouTube. So make sure you subscribe for that, and you'll be able to see more. Not a big fan of playing games that get me stuck in traffic. LOL. To each their own, of course. Oh man, I play all kinds of games. I play games that get me stuck on traffic. I play games that take me to the racetrack, crash cars. I do a bunch of things. And the main reason why I play American Truck Simulator during the week is because I can talk to you guys and read comments like yours and answer to them. Because if I am in a racetrack, like I was yesterday, in Nordschleife, driving fast, you know, I get distracted and I crash and I don't get the braking point correct and I can't read the chat. That is one thing that happens when you're driving too fast. We gotta stay on the other lane here. Oh, the lane continues. Do you prefer stick shift or automatic shift? Oh, always stick, man. I have this car in my real life, the same manual transmission. This is a 6-speed Spaceball. This is Volvo's beautiful manual transmission from the early 2000s. As you can see here, 1, 2 is here, 3 and 4 down here. Oh, 3, 4, 5 and reverse. 6 and reverse. There's 6 here. When is the last time I played GTA 5? Oh man, it's been maybe a month or so. The simulator works in GTA 5, I just don't live stream with it. Are you saying you text and drive? How dare you? That's what I'm saying. I text and game. I'm not texting, I'm reading your comments. I don't know how that classifies necessarily, but... Does your fuel and oil clock work? Yes, everything works here, Ante. And you see I have a little bit less than half of the tank here. How much is everything, Jacobs? About $700, man. $700 will get you the simulator. Oh, cool. The same number of people are watching on TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, the freight market. And we're gonna drive to Arkansas. Gonna check out Bill Clinton. Where is the trailer? We're gonna go to Arkansas, Little Rock. Okay, I think it's on the left here. New safe house missions, Michael, was added online, the same with a bunch of new cars. I saw that, I saw in a video. I think it's here. Let's see. Yep, there we are. We're gonna take that one, show you guys, because I can see on my left window, but you guys can't. There. That's the trailer we're taking. Maneuver around here. Do the miles count up? Yes, they do. I think I'm too close to the wall. Is American Truck Simulator the whole U.S. or only the West? It's up to the middle of the country now. Up to Louisiana and Missouri. They're coming out with Illinois soon, I think. Can you wait until GTA 6? I have to. I don't have any special access to GTA 6, so I have to wait. What Volvo was that? A V70? V70R or an S60R. It's the same interior on both cars. They're both exactly the same. The only difference with a V70 and these S60 is the rear seat. And there we are. Wait for our ear to take these to Arkansas. That's connected. What wheel am I using? Right now I'm using a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. But I will be upgrading mine to a Moza. All the center buttons work. Yes, every button here works, man. Every single one of them. There's not a single button here that does not work. Yeah. Everything works. Do you also drive a truck in real life? I do not. Never driven one in real life. I mean, other than one of those moving trucks, a box truck, I drove once, moving to this house, in fact, when I moved. But when I did move, I didn't play American Truck Simulator, so I didn't appreciate that as much as I would today. It's funny. Does it have been a lot of work configuring everything? No, yes, it has been a lot of work. I've been working on this for about 4 years now. And that's why I'm making my tutorials on my channel, because you guys can do it a lot faster. I'm making a tutorial for the buttons as well. I already have one for the rig itself. And I'm making a new tutorial for the steering wheel coming out soon. Why did it stop right in the middle? Go figure. Bro, it's like it's a car. Yes. That's the idea. Yeah, Maine is not here. There's no state in the East Coast yet. And I don't know how they're going to deal with that problem, because with their compression of 10:1, the scale of the game is 10:1, they're going to have a hard time in places like Pennsylvania. For instance, that New York, Philadelphia, Washington, that's going to be like almost connected to each other if you divide by 10. Oh, nice, Tricky. That's a tough job. Being a truck driver, hats off to him. Or her. Said your partner, so I don't know. Could be a her. Watching from South Africa, I think I said hello, Prince Lata. And if you could, would you drive a truck? Oh, David, I would. Just for the fun of it. I'd love to press the horn, you know, like, you know, just for the fun. And park and see if I learn how to park by playing the game. That would be fun. If that was $700, it's really cheap. Like only the dashboard's around $500 in Sweden. And yes, I mean, if you go to the right junkyard here in the United States, it's going to be dirt cheap. People don't buy interiors of cars. Usually they buy mechanical parts like engines, transmissions, you know, computer modules. But usually the interiors are just crushed. So that's why they sell pretty cheap. Like the whole dashboard, just the main physical part of the dashboard here is, take this out. I'm not using that much. The physical part is like $80. That's the most expensive part in the dashboard. All right. If the truck has more than 6 years, how do you shift? Did you think about that? Yes, I did, Malaya. And the way I fixed it is I changed the transmission in the game to a 6-speed transmission. So this truck in this game has only a 6-speed. I'm on 5th gear right now. You can see the number down here. And as soon as I change about 5,500, that's the end of the green line, 6, and that's the highest gear. How long did it take you to do the setup, Chusta? It took about 3 weekends to get the first version working, but I've been working on this thing for about 4 years now. Arnu, yeah, that's all right, man. And just be aware, man. If you do that again, it's a ban for life. I'm not gonna, waste my time. Oh, nice, Tricky. Are you able to buy a dashboard online? You are, but you're gonna spend a lot more money for two reasons. One, somebody took that dashboard out of the car for you, and that costs money and time from somebody. That's why cheap parts are only available at a pick and pull, because you go there and you pull the parts yourself. I pulled this interior myself. Can you not spam Trey? So if you buy it online, you will spend more money. You'll just for shipping also. It's a big bulky part. And please don't spam again. Was your first and last warning. You ask a question, just wait your turn and I'll get to it. There's more than 300 people watching right now, and I get a lot of questions, and I try to answer all of them, but sometimes it takes a little longer. So you are in America. Yes, I'm in Tampa Bay area physically, and in the game I am in Arizona, Colorado. I'm in Colorado right now. Do you know how much does the diesel Volvo D24 cost in the US? Oh man, I have no clue. Malaya, e aí, tudo bom? Eu não sei fazer o sotaque português, mas falar português eu sei. Do you drive trucks in real life? No hate, just by the way, just curious. No, I don't. Now, when people ask questions like this, I don't get any hate from it. It's just, you're legitimately curious, and I understand that. No, I don't. I never driven a truck in real life. Just the box trucks for moving. 5,000 RPMs at 16 miles per hour. Is there something wrong? No, man, nothing wrong. The only thing here is calibrated. Those 7,000 RPMs is calibrated. The red line is calibrated to the red line in the truck. And this truck here has only 3,000 RPMs max. 8,000 is equal to 3,000. So the red line is calibrated. That's all. I don't care about the number. I care where the red line is. HK, what game is this? American Truck Simulator. What if you buy it in America? How much it first? I don't know what that means, man. What game is this? American Truck Simulator. How much is your setup? About $700 in car parts, $300 in car parts, another $400 in all the hardware, wood, metal, carpet stuff. Watch for rocks. Be aware of that. Where can you buy the dashboard? At a junkyard. That's the best place you can find. Okay, we're going this way. Yeah, we're not taking that exit. That's beautiful here. All the mountains and the tunnel. That's pretty cool. Could I? Come on, you guys are going a little bit too slow there, buddy. Come on. In Portugal, it'd be cheaper to buy a whole car. Some places, you're right, Malaya. It is cheaper. And even here in US, I mean, if you find a car for like $500, like a junk car, right? Somebody sells a non-driving car for $500, and you pull the interior out of it and whatever you need from it, and you sell the parts for scrap later, you essentially would have spent $0. But that is a possibility. If you have the space, you could just go to a Copart, buy one at an auction, take whatever you need and sell the rest for scrap, or even take, small sales in some parts. But, it depends on where you are. It depends on how much you want it, right? Because depending on how much you want it, you'll find a way. Trust me, you will. How much is the whole dashboard? In the US, if you go to a junkyard, you'll spend about $300 in everything you see here. The steering wheel, the seats, the center console, everything you see here, the climate control, the radio, $300, and I break the cost in my video. Are these parts from a real car? Yes. Everything you see here is from a real car. And there's a lot of traffic on this road here. Where online? What website? literally just explained to you, you can't do that for cheap online. You can go to eBay and try to find something, man, but I can't tell you where. I don't know where you live. I don't know if there's junkyards nearby. How you do it? Hello, I have a video explaining how we do this on my channel. Come on, get off the left. What about the screen? What do you mean, this one or that one? The small screen there is about $20 on AliExpress. It's pretty cheap. Come on, folks. Yeah, that is pretty cheap. $20 you'll get a screen like that on AliExpress. The big ones obviously are not included in the 700. I'm talking about the rig, not the YouTube, not the PC or the EVC. Oh, what's my channel name? It's the same as here, Chusta. Same as here. It's on my link tree as well, on my bio. It's on my channel, Sleepyhead. Yeah, that's a TV. That's actually 3 TVs in here. We have one here in the front, one there, and another TV right about here. And this Napa truck is getting on my nerves. Yeah, I do get road rage here in the simulator. Einer Übertreib immer. And what does that mean in Germany? I only know 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I know that. Or I can say eine coole bitte. Let's pass this truck. You, sir, are camping on the left lane, man. You're gonna get the educational, you know, closing. There you go. Made him stop in the middle of the road. Take that, buddy. Now I'm gonna go back to the right lane where I belong. Are the TVs all the same size, Sleepyhead? Yes, sir. They're all 4K 65-inch, 120 hertz TVs. Thank you, Prince. Go lower gear here because I think we need, because we're going uphill here. Pretty hard to go uphill. Don't make me reduce my speed here, man. Thank you. Oh, man. No. Oh, dude. I was signaling first. Those Prius, man. Yeah, camping in the left, man. Camping in the fast lane is a disease in the whole United States, man. Here in Florida is the same thing. The right lane, the slow lane, is the new fast lane. I've driven in Germany 3 weeks ago. I've been there, and man, those people respect the left lane. It's for passing only. No excuses. If you're staying on the left, you're passing, and then you go back. You can drive 200 miles an hour on the center lane. How about the electronic part? Like I said, $300, including everything electronics. Arduinos, like this little guy here, that's what makes the buttons work. Right here on the, see here on the screen. These are like, you can buy 5 of these for $20. And I have 7 here. So 20 bucks, 25 bucks will get you all the Arduinos you need. Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy. I think you're the first gift I get today. I don't know, my live streams are not very giftable. Oh, we're gonna go here. People are just going too slow, man. I'm telling you. Colorado drivers. Come on, guys. It's 65 miles an hour, the speed limit here. Let's put the Jake brake so we don't run out of air. Now that we're going downhill. With what truck are you driving in the game, Pulmanis? I'm driving the Volvo VNL 2014. Beautiful Volvo. Does the air conditioning really blow out cold air? Jacobs, it doesn't, because I don't need it. I would have done it if I needed, but I am in my home office, and as you can see up here, that is the air conditioning vent in my house. So I don't really need the air, so I never did that. Trucks are 45 miles an hour here? You guys gotta be joking. I'm not gonna do 45. You're gonna coast here. Yeah, get out. Get a Peterbilt? Yuck. Heck no, man. Volvo for life. Runaway truck ran. Truckers, you are not down yet. Another 1.5 miles of steep grades. I love the signs. Is that a real wheel from my car? Yes, just, it is. It's from a Volvo S60R. This one is from a BMW, and it also works here. This one is not easy to take out now, but this one is from a Cadillac CT5V, and it's gonna work with both. Just overtake that one. All right, slowed it down a little here. Here. Am I American? I was born in Brazil and I live in the United States for about 10 years now. I am an American citizen, but I am not American born. Hey Nick! Yo, 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 yo! Good morning, my good friend. How are you doing today? Does the temperature gauge work? Yes, it works. But what you see here is not water temperature, it is my GPU temperature. When it's in the center, it means my GPU temperature is at 60 degrees-ish. So as you can see here in the bottom left, 59 degrees is the GPU temperature right now, 60. That's because it's right dead in the center. Whenever it's 60, it's dead center. So yes, it is working. Fully functional, man. When I say fully functional, yeah, everything works. When you go live, please invite me to watch your live. Man, I would if I could to invite everyone every time, but I do go live every morning. So if you want to see my live streams every single morning, I go live stream. Weekdays I'm playing the truck. On weekends I play racing cars and other cars. So yeah, stay tuned. Just follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the good stuff. Oh, thank you, IDK. I mean, usually people are Americans. They know that I'm not American. they can pick up the accent. But if they're foreigners just like me, I can pass. The longest time you've driven was 10 hours. I think it was about the same, man. I've driven for a long time. I spent the whole day playing already one day. When I was alone in the house, it's just like, yeah, heck it. Gotta play. The farthest in the game, I think the trip from Texas, now Louisiana would be the farthest, but before it was Texas all the way to Washington. Like in a diagonal throughout the country. 2 seats. I have the passenger here on my side and nothing in behind me. There's no rear seat here. Where am I from? Canada, I guess. I'm from Australia. In case I'm very wrong now, man. I'm from Brazil originally, but I live in America. I live in Tampa Bay area, in the sunny Florida, the Sunshine State. Is the terrain accurate? Yes, it's pretty accurate. It's compressed, so it's about 10 to 1. Every 10 miles, it's equal to 1 mile in real life. This guy is going fast as well. I'm doing 86, and I'm having a hard time passing these guys. But if a police car comes about, I'm the only one who's going to get a ticket. Can you drive across the country? The farthest you can go is Louisiana on the center of the country. You can't go all the way east. Yeah, they are going fast. Like, I'm doing 80 miles an hour right now, 82 miles an hour. I'm not catching up. Clayton Road Rage. Dude, you need to shift up. I don't, man. It's 6 gears. Oh, you're right. I do. I apologize, man. You're right. I do need to shift up. That's my top gear now. Man, I feel silly now. But man, that's why I wasn't catching up. Thank you. Now I will. See? Oh, man. ATS? Yes, ATS. We're going to teach that guy a lesson now that I have the highest gear. Oh, are we going to have to stop at the weight station? Oh, dude. Hate that. Let's pass in front of this guy. No, not. That's too much. Alright, so we're going to have to stop. And here we are. Poor engine. Yes, Clayton, you're right. I was over revving right there, and I thought it was the highest gear, man. I swear to God, I thought. Didn't look at the. I didn't look at the gear. I see the gears here, and it was. I was on the fifth. Oh man. Because 99.9% of the times people tell me to shift up, they think that I have 18 gears and I'm stuck on 5th gear somehow, which would be crazy, but no. Yeah, right, Clayton? We're gonna pick up the speed. This is what, you know, all the dads hate when they're driving on the road, like when spouses want to go to the restroom and they're, you know, you see all the cars you've worked so hard to pass and they're just going by. I'm loving the setup. Bet that costs a bit to have a car dash build. No, man, it's a lot cheaper than people think, man. About 700 bucks can get you one of these. If you go to my channel, you'll be able to see it. You can actually see the cost breakdown of the whole, you know, thing. Obviously, $700 is not with the PC and the TVs. Just the car, the dashboard, the steering wheel, the cluster, everything in here. Everything works as well, so. Arduinos are included, everything like that. But bro cutting up like he's in Ohezi. Yeah, I was playing Ohezi yesterday, so maybe that's why. Let's go. But how can the speed limit show just like the real cars? I see the speed limit on my navigation here and there. Thank you, Chusta. Thank you, man. You have any idea when the Moza wheel video is coming out, Caleb? So Moza's, they're sending today. He said that she's gonna send me the tracking number. Assuming it's coming from the United States warehouse, I'd say maybe by this week I should get all the parts that I need, and then I'm gonna start working. I'd say another month till the Moza tutorial is out if they send me this week, because I'm really eager to make that video. I want to make the change. I really want to make my Cadillac steering wheel work on the simulator as well. I've got all the high-end PC setup. Always dreamed of having a real sim setup. So you got the most expensive part. Like all you need now is check my YouTube channel and follow the build. Gaming Perks. Thank you for the follow there, man. Your game keeps stuttering with no frame drop. I've tried everything. Man, dude, I tried so hard here also. What I ended up doing was I was able to get my frame, because if I let my frame rate go wild, I'll have to stutter. So my frame rate will be at 75, 80 FPS, and then it'll stutter down to 65. So what I did was I limited my FPS to 60. As you can see here, I'm gonna show you here on the top right here on the top right gauge, that's showing my frame rate rock solid at 60 because it's limited to 60. With triple 4K, it's pretty hard to maintain a consistent, you know, frame rate. How many more miles here to travel? That's a good question. Let me tell you. So I have another 44 minutes to get to the destination, which is about 800 miles, about 80 miles in here for a long time. Game is compressed 10 to 1. That's why I know that 800 miles in the game, it's about 80 miles. John Fitzgerald, hey man, welcome back. Long time no see. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Frank, for the heart me. I don't get the notifications for those, but thank you, guys. So are we? Yeah, let's stop here for the night. Let's make it daylight because I don't really like when it's dark. I'm afraid of the dark. I tried locking the frame rate to solid 60 FPS, an FPS counter, but visual. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear. I don't know what to tell you then, because that fixed for me. That was a good solution for me. All right, so we're gonna take a right here. And I think we're gonna put some fuel. The light's not on yet, but we're nearly out of fuel. It said I was starting the stream. Weird. Maybe I hit the wrong button. Sometimes I can hit, like right now I'm gonna do, but I'm not starting. I'm already here. So it's a button that changes. Is it the truck entrance? They should write it bigger. Now auto. So trucks is back there. It only started with 1.57, happened last year too, but it fixed itself after an update. Man, I mean, SCS is great, but they do mess up with the updates, don't they? Like, they break all the mods, and it's usually a big... Oh, man. It's always a hassle. Whenever there's an update, I roll my eyes and I go like, well, what will be the next thing now? Rumon, the cost was about $700 in car parts and hardware. Total of the build was $700 with no PC or TV, obviously. Oh, we have a place to change the tire, so let's fucking brake, turn off the engine, and sleep. And wake up, nice and fresh. What are the equipments you're currently using? Currently, I'm using a Fanatec, but I'm upgrading to a Moza really soon. Low PSI. We're gonna fix that in a gist. I need to stop for service anyways, because as you can see here on my Apple CarPlay, I have about 30% damage, but 31% of that damage is wear on my tires. So the tires are worn out. Oh, maybe it's one of the mods, man. I don't know. I'm not using a lot of mods right now. I just have the bare essential. All right, let's get to the service. And let's fix the stuff. Let's confirm. And we're fixed. I like this. I should play more. All right, so we gotta put some fuel, so I gotta go around. We're gonna go on that fuel pump all the way over there. Game name RP Sutton. It's called American Truck Simulator today that we are playing. Yeah, if you put, like, if you don't have a wheelbase and you gotta buy one, the cheapest one you could buy is about $300. So yeah, that put the cost about $1,000. Get that one. Where are we going? We're going to Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. All right, so we're gonna put some fuel on. As you can see, as a little fuel, the light's not on yet, but it will be on. So let's just fill it up. Thank you, Rumons. 2.5 thousand RPMs in neutral. LOL. Hey, bro, I'm back. If you're back, you're new, man. It's calibrated. About 2.5 thousand means about 500 RPMs, man. The number doesn't matter. It's calibrated to the red line. Right, we got fuel. Start the engine. Oh, the frame rate. I think that's not a stutter then. When you're turning and you see that little, it's not a frame drop. It's just because the frame rate is low. It's about 60 here. So when you do this, you can see the frames a little better. What am I delivering? That's a good question. What am I delivering? Oh, we're taking the utility terrain vehicle. These guys here. We're going to a Ford, I think. I just wanted to say something. Thank you, man. Welcome back. Don't forget to put your seatbelt on. I don't want to get any tickets because you guys are not wearing your seatbelt. We're in a Volvo and I don't want to ding. Yeah, come on, let me in. I was slowing down and then didn't. Come on, man. Oh, that lane is ending. I want American trucks in ETS. Any idea how? MP Gamer. I think you can download them. You can download American trucks in as mods, obviously, for ETS. How many days or hours to finish that setup? Man, it took about 3 weekends to build the first one. Like I told my daughter the other day, and she was surprised to hear, I'm on V5 already. This is V4. The V5 is in my garage. So, becoming faster and faster. If you follow my tutorial, it depends on how much time you dedicate to it, but I think that within a week, you can build one. Lows. We have to stop? No, yeah, we have to stop. The wait stations are annoying, but, you know, do you have racing ones? Racing what exactly? Steering wheels? Yes. But I don't know what you're talking about exactly. I'm just answering something that makes sense to me. Thank you, man. I like the songs. We could play more. This is the Stream Beats by Harris Healer, the synth bass, wherever. I like it. And this is the name of the song. Right here. I missed your question. One last question. Does this dashboard come with the setup? Ooh, I don't understand that question, but I did buy the dashboard. It doesn't come with anything. You can buy whatever you want. Bro, do you even calculate the front of the truck? What do you mean, like the distance? Yeah. My bad. I meant, do you have a racing cockpit like this? Oh, no, Hazy. I race here when I race. To be fair, I don't race open wheels a lot. I play GT3, which is a car, so it feels normal to me. And I like playing with cars more than I play with like open wheel, true racing cars, you know. Joel EP Dr. Pear, does the radio actually work? Yes, it does. FM, AM, CD. The 10 CD changer is the Bluetooth that's coming from the computer, and I have two huge Behringer speakers underneath the dashboard here. What's the rest of the question? And is it based off the game radio or completely separate radio? Whatever I want. If I want to hear the radio from the game, it just whatever is playing right now. So now I'm listening to songs on Spotify. The music is playing on Spotify. So that would be playing on my speakers along with the engine sound. Everything that's coming from the computer would be playing, and then I can just use the volume knob here to go up and down. So not necessary. It comes from the computer, not from the truck. Hi Zach, how long did it take to build that? About 3 weekends to build the first version. And I've been tweaking for about 4 years now, so if you go to my channel, watch the tutorial, it'll take you less time because I'm on the 5th version of this simulator already. It's been 4 years. This is V4, the V5 is in my garage, and I built 2 others. I built an E60, BMW E60, and I also built a Miata for a neighbor of mine. I quite like the international radio on ETS too, like the Serbian radio in Serbia. Oh, cool! I didn't know that they had that. I think I never heard the radio in the ATS. I always use Spotify for some reason, and I never tried. Oh, it's loud. I can lower it. I'm sorry. Sorry, AB, but let me know if the music is too loud. You know, by all means, I have to lower it. I want you guys to listen to my voice, hear the truck, because there's a bunch of things that I can control the knobs here for each individual source of sound. So I can change the engine. I can put more music. Now it's changing to an next music, so it's not going to change. But and my volume also, I can get a little louder, a little lower. 88% is usually the good one. How much space do you need for a simulator like this, Hazy? Dude, I don't remember the measurements. I have on my channel, my tutorial, but I'd say about 8-9 feet wide by 6 feet. That's about what I need with a triple TV, because I have a triple TV set up here. So as you can clearly see, it goes beyond. It's like a wing open, and on this side as well here. It takes a little more space. Oops. Don't shoot flames. Bro, do you play Call of Duty? I played in the past. It's been a while since I played it. How fast can you go? I think the fastest I've driven this truck here was about 95, 96 miles an hour. Yes, Ruman. Yeah, $700 covers the entire simulator with no monitor or TV. Exactly. It's all good. I have dialogue boost. Nice. That's a good feature, man. A lot of people don't realize when their sound of their voice is muffled by all the music and all the, you know, all the other stuff happening. Are you driving manual or automatic in this sim? So, Gusley, this is a manual. This is the Volvo Spaceball, the famous Volvo Spaceball. So it's a 6-speed manual transmission, and it's matching with my 6-speed manual transmission in the truck in the game. You can go to the service center, to a dealership, and change your gearbox to whatever you want. So if you want like a 18, if you want 12 or 6, I have a 6 here. How long is the monitor? So I have a 65-inch TV all around me. So it's 65, 65, 65. I do have about 200 degrees field of view, roughly. A lot of people camping on the left, as per usual. America. Oh, you also stream? Nice, man. What do you stream usually? Thank you, Clayton Road Rage. Thank you, man. Yeah, the reason why it's 65-inch, it's not because I'm nuts or something. It's math. So my dashboard is about 53 inches long. And with a 65-inch TV, it fits exactly on the dashboard. So when you see here where the other TV is bending there, it's bending on the right place. If I had like a smaller ultra-wide monitor, it would end just about maybe here. Because even if you buy a 50-some-inch widescreen, ultra-wide, they're diagonal, but they're not 53 inches wide. So the 65-inch TV is not a coincidence. It's not because I want a huge TV. It's because it's needed to cover the dashboard. Do you actually have to manage the clutch? Yes. So I have a clutch pedal right here. If I need to change gears, I do need to use the clutch. Right now I'm on the max gear, almost at the max speed, with the police officer in front of me, so I got to tone it down a little. But yes. Go to the right lane. That's a police car. Oh man.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
Is it possible to stall in the sim? Yes, it is possible to stall. Gotta pass this guy here. I hope I don't get a ticket. So how much money all of them take? Like everything, I spent about $9,000, but I have an over-the-top computer. I have a triple TV. I have Buttkicker, I have Philips Hue, I have a bunch of stuff here in my simulator. That costs more money. I have a Fanatec that's alone about $900, a bunch of steering wheels, so I spent a lot of money. You have control over everything. Yes, everything has a button that does stuff here. I can pretty much just turn on the lights on and off. I can do whatever I would in a real car. WEF is D00D00. Your miles to empty is going down quick, LOL. Yes, because the game is compressed. So the game is compressed about 10 to 1. So every mile you see this one, this is the real miles here. So 83 to 84.6, that'll go about 10 miles here. And especially if I'm going as fast as I am, I'm not being economical, the miles are going to go down even faster. What was that sound in the radio? So I'm playing the Stream Beats by Harry's Healer. You can open it again. It's the same channel. It's on Spotify. Right this. Am I tweaking, or is your sim rig kind of like sideways? No, you're not. For you, it's not. For me, it's perfect. And there's a very simple reason why. So you see, RX-Man, when you're on a simulator, you're on a TV, right? Or a monitor. Monitors and TVs don't respect parallax like in the real world. Parallax is that, like, when you move the camera in your car, you're going to see a different perspective of the outside world, right? We don't get that here. So the camera in the game is perfectly aligned to my eyes, and my eyes are about here. I'm trying to get my eyes on the on the camera. So this is where my eyes are. Actually, just a bit to the left, and this is where the camera is. So you see, there is a difference of about maybe a foot, 10 inches, and that difference is enough to cause people that are more perceptive to notice that it kind of feels like you're going like crabbing, which is crabbing for you, not for me. And actually it's crabbing like this for you, because the camera is set for me, not for you. So if you'd sit here on my passenger seat, it would look even worse, because it's farther to the right, and therefore farther from what it's calibrated to. RC Teddy, I have only 6 gears here, man. Oh, thank you, Nick. I didn't see you answer that already. If you ever have kids or do have kids, they can literally learn driving on a sim. Yes, and my daughter, I have a daughter already, and she learned how to drive here. Obviously, I won't let her drive outside yet, but she knows how to, you know, do the basics. She doesn't know the manual shifting yet, but I will teach her eventually. And then she'll go and drive my real Volvo S60R. That'll be fun. Rex CCXC. Nah, man, today is not no hezzy. They were playing the truck. So if you want to see cutting, check out my channel. My live stream from yesterday, I was cutting traffic. Verbin itch LOL. Please shift. There's no more gears, man. 6 is the highest gear I have. We're doing about 20, almost 2,000 RPMs here. This is calibrated to the red line. I'll show you. That's the RPMs, about 1,700 right now. This is where the red line is. Yeah, it looks bended for you guys. If I would move the camera here, then it would be perfect to, you know, where my eye is. But if you watch, there's a fun thing about my setup. This is a fun trivia moment. If you watch my Assetto Corsa, it doesn't feel like I'm sideways, because the camera I put halfway. So I need to look a little bit to the center, and you guys are pretty much dead on. So what seat do you have? The original Volvo one? Yes, sir. I do have the original Volvo one. King Nuik. Nice. A Volvo P2R version dash. Just got an XC70. Nice, man. Good choice. Gonna play the Crew Motorfast. Nice, dude. That's a good game. Your Fully is not running fast like other trucks. So yeah, we're doing about the speed limit, a little over the speed limit, if I'm honest. Like right now we're doing 75-ish miles an hour, and the speed limit here is 75, so not that bad. I don't think we would get a ticket. Cops are on my tail. I hope not. We're going towards Wichita. Oh, this lane goes. Bro, that's a truck sim, not a Volvo sim. I'm driving a Volvo. That makes it a Volvo. Not following your not logic. Duo Stoke. Probably butchered your username. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, I'm not sure you answered or not, but this simulator cut out of a car. But it's just the interior out of a car. You can kind of see here when I move the camera to the right. This is my office. This is where the trash can is. And this is a TV. I have 3 TVs here. Is that a 40 tons truck? What trucks can run 120 kilometers an hour? Any truck can go 120 kilometers an hour, buddy. I am carrying about 16,000 pounds. Not too heavy. We're not too heavy today. We're taking these small, like, off-road vehicles. I don't know how they're called. Their name is utility terrain vehicle, UTVs. Esse aqui é o American Truck Simulator, Victor. This is a car dashboard, yes sir. Volvo S60R dashboard. We're going way over the speed limit. Guys, don't forget to double tap to like the live stream and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I do live streams every morning. During the weekdays, I keep driving trucks. I drive American Truck Simulator on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I drive Euro Truck Simulator on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I also drive cars, race cars, F1, rally, whatever, and crash cars on the weekends. AM Relmagrati. Yes, this is a simulator, man. Thank you, Forgotten Reborn. Thank you, man. So I hope I deserve at least a double tap to like. You guys can subscribe if you follow into one of the 3 categories. 1, you like watching my live stream. 2, you want to build something like this because I have tutorials on my channel. 3, if you like watching the tutorials just for curiosity and see how it's made. Or all of the above. But, you know, I highly encourage you to subscribe if you're not doing so already, if you fall in one of these categories. Hold up, how did you connect the 2 of the monitor where there's no wires for? What? There's an HDMI wire, yeah. There's HDMI that goes to each monitor there. There's an HDMI that goes behind the TV. And the power, obviously. In EU, the max limit is 90 kilometers. Yeah, I know. That's why I prefer American Truck Simulator, because the speed limit is too low in Europe, man. In some places here, the speed limit is like 80 miles an hour, which is roughly 130 kilometers an hour. America. Christopher, I know you answered, but why is the tag showing you all the way at the red line? It's not. It's not. I can go to the red line if I put the clutch, but yeah. But how did you connect it perfectly, John? I don't know how to explain, man. You have to align it, and then it takes a long time to align every little thing to be perfect. I will say what's going on with the PC and RAM. Oh man, if I would build today the 64 gigabytes, it would cost the price of the steering wheel, man. It's expensive now. What's going on? I'm glad I went with 64 gigabytes when I bought this because I paid dirt cheap. I don't think I spent more than $130, $140 for the 64 gigabytes of DDR5. Am I real or AI? Silencer. I take that as a compliment. I'm very much real, and this is very much real as well. At least we can go full speed in cars on the Autobahn in some places. Dude, I loved driving. I drove in Germany about 3 weeks ago. Oh man, I was in heaven. I was driving a van, a Mercedes Vito, and it was limited to 190 kilometers an hour, but still, man, that was beautiful. Like, you don't see this in Germany. Trucks driving on the left lane, 999. Beautiful. Loved it. It's cool, but your tachometer needs adjustment. It's impossible for a truck to run 5500. Nifix de gasoline. So yes, it's impossible to run at 5500, and it's not running at 5500. The red line is calibrated in this because I don't care about the actual RPMs numbers. It doesn't matter. If you ever driven a manual car, you want to know where the red line is, not the number. Who cares about the number? If I would have the numbers right here, which is pretty easy, it would show like from 0 to 2000, 0 or 500 to 2000. It would just move like this. And where's the red line in that? I can't tell. Because this is a gasoline car tachometer. It's just easier to calibrate. Se fizeres alguma coisa grave do tipo passar dos limites, assim a polícia para esse jogo, não para, mas te dá multa. Victor. Do you think that Moza R5 will have enough force for a 3 kilogram steering wheel? Dude, 3 kilograms? That's pretty heavy, but I think it will have enough. But then I think you have to go R9. Or shed some weight on that steering wheel. Most steering wheels have a bunch of things inside that makes it heavy. Like this steering wheel originally was about 2.7 kilos. And I removed, there's a metal bar in the center that was alone like 600 grams. And there's other stuff that I removed. Now it's down to 1.3 kilos. So you can give your steering wheel a diet. But I have 12 Newton meters here. Christopher, it shows you hanging out in high RPMs. Guys, forget the numbers, man. Like right now I went in the red line and I changed it. I'm not in high RPMs. Do you hear the truck screaming? Is it screaming? We can open the window. Are the RPMs crazy? They're not. They're normal. Because the truck is at 1,600 RPMs right now. It's just calibrated, guys. Chill. Just chill. I'm not at 6,000 RPMs, man. Is the dash a real Volvo dash or a screen? This is a real dash. And here is a real gauge. No, when I'm at like 6,000 like I am right now, I'm at 1,600. And I almost crashed that car. Oh, thank you, man. John, I try, man. I try to answer all the questions and everything because I think it's, you know, the fair thing to do. If I'm live streaming, why the heck would I talk to you guys and answer your questions? Especially in my case here, my simulator is a bit odd, I admit. I am a bit odd if you think about it. But yeah. The DeLorean brake checking me. That was a toll, so... Yeah, I added the DeLorean because, you know.
This baby hits 88 miles an hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. Let's go to the left lane here and pass the DeLorean. He's not going 88 miles an hour. He was taking the exit, so that's why he's slowing down. Are we going to Joplin or are we going to Topeka? We're going to Joplin. Yeah, we're going towards Joplin, Missouri. Need to change lanes here. There we go. The trailer that your truck is carrying is actually full of golf cars. It's not a golf cart. This is a terrain utility vehicle. It's not a golf cart. I would know, man. I live in Florida. I see golf cars every single day. They look like a golf cart, but these are meant to go off-roading. just got one speeding ticket today. Pretty good. Well, fine. If I drive in Europe like tomorrow, we're gonna get more. Thank you, Faizana. Right, so we have a former police car here. That looks cool. Hey, dude, really? The dude just brake checked me, and well, he flew. Hope he had a good landing. But that was a brake check. If I know a brake check. Oh man. That was. And it's not even a DeLorean. It went flying. Roads, where we going, we don't need roads. That's for him.
Fatality.
Dude, that was just too much. What a drama. Man, and then people ask me to crash in this game. Like, it's a dramatic game. Oh, the humanity. I wonder what scale the map is, because that looks near perfect. LOL, dude, that Crown Vic flew. Yeah, the scale is 10-to-1, so it's every 10 miles in the game is about a mile in real life. Yeah, they got the free crash net. That was a very interesting fly. Dude, that's why my channel is called the Fly Brick. The bricks make things fly. That's why. The guy witnessed my my crash. I slowed down here because it feels like I'm going too fast for this turn. Or not. Now I'm good. Yeah, the crash physics in this game, it's very silly. Very silly. Like, as you can see, I crashed into that Crown Vic, and it literally went off the screen. For a split second, it wasn't even on the screen. It went up and then down. Pretty insane. So yeah, I wouldn't call this realistic. As we're driving through a city, why the speed limit went down from 75 to 45? And if that doesn't deserve your double tap to like the live stream, guys, I don't know what will. There's a red light here. I'm leaving the Cherokee Nation. Thank you, Kitso. Are you in the seat from the Volvo? Yes, Christopher. This is an original Volvo seat. Here, I need to fix that little thing. There's a little plastic thing that I 3D printed. I think it needs to go a little thicker so it doesn't come off. Are we gonna reduce a lane up ahead? Yeah, we're almost at a destination. It's about 10 minutes away, so I think we can deliver this. I don't have a meeting right now, so I think I can do this. How long have you been driving CR7? I've been driving for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Did about 100 miles today. It's funny because, yeah, I end up driving a lot. If I were in real life, I would have driven about 104 miles. Because when I started the game, the gauge cluster did reset. Thank you, Theodore. Now we have an open road. So, come on, people. Move. brake check me, man, you're gonna get flying like the other Crown Vic. Didn't you see what happens when people brake check me? Yeah, be afraid, man. Keeps brake checking me. Not very. No flying. Come on. Right, so I better take this lane here. How many Arduinos did you use, Dexy Boom? I have 7 here, man. One here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one there, and one on the lights. So 6 Arduino Uno, micro, like this one, and 8 if you consider the Uno. That's for the gauge cluster. This one. This is the Uno. I know it's easier to see. And then one ESP32 on the steering wheel. And let's go. We have a red light again. Go to the highway. Love is a highway. Riding all night long. And up we go. Up we go. I'm going all the way to the red line. And we're about 10 minutes now. We're going to go faster and faster and faster. We're going to deliver this cargo before I end the live stream for today, which should happen in the next few minutes. Thank you, Omen. Why are your RPMs always so high? Man, that's the most asked question now. So they're not high, man. They're calibrated. This is the red line in the truck as well. I calibrated. Forget the numbers. The numbers don't matter. What matter is the red line. And now they're high because I'm 80 some miles an hour on a 6-speed transmission truck. So I'm going as fast as one can. There's no higher gears. And RPMs are still about near 2,000 now. What car am I driving? I'm not driving a car. I'm driving a Volvo VNL 2014. What time are you finishing the live stream? In 9 minutes. That'll be 10:25-ish, 27. If money didn't matter and you were only allowed to drive one car forever, what would it be? Right now, the Cadillac CT5e that I have, I would drive that car forever, man. I'm not a supercar kind of guy, so I wouldn't buy a Bugatti, Ferrari. I'm not. I admire them. They're pretty cool. But that's, not really. You flip it before the end of your life. I will not die here unless you give me like $10 of super chat. It doesn't pay for the effort of having to stop and fix the truck, so. Cadillac is a beauty. Man, that CT5e is so sexy. I can't stop looking at it. Gotta jump in front of this guy here. Sorry, buddy. The Volvo. Hey, Yaya, how's it going? Good, how are you? Come on, go. Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Almost hit that car. I'm sorry, buddy. Didn't see him in my blind spot. Either, what simulator is this? This is called American Truck Simulator. My all-time favorite is a Porsche 918. Oh, it's a good choice, man. The 918 is a beautiful car. Oh, dude, thank you. Oh, flip it. I have no clue how much is a QAR 3699, but I'll flip it just because. All right, so let me get more speed. Because order to flip, it needs to be a pretty severe crash, man. Well, we're gonna get some damage in the cargo, but that's all right. Let's go. Let's try to go as fast as we can. That increases our chances of flipping. We're on a 6 gear. We're 82, 85. Oh, there's downhill there. That's good. Oh, there's some kind of traffic accident here, so we're gonna increase the accidents. Did we? No, wait. Sorry, speeding violation. Yeah, we're like that, the Terminator. Wait, we're getting more speed. 89, 90 miles an hour right now. 90, come on, we can do more. We can do more. You know, the best flipping I got was turning the truck, so maybe I could try to turn it. Taking an exit at this speed could definitely help, but we're gonna see. The next turn, maybe it's hard enough. We'll see. Yeah, a sharp turn will. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm sorry, dog. Huh. Oh, it's raining now. It's gonna be even better. My dog right there on the left. And I think this turn here might look like a turn. And we go. I think I went over the top with that flip. Yeah, we're flipped. Not gonna unflip just like in GTA, but I can numb divide. Oh yeah. Here, little. Oh wow, we got 100% damage. That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever got that. Alright, trade damage. No, I don't want to cancel it. Oh, press the wrong button. There. Tow service. Yes. What the flip? Oh, Tahir Mal sent me some super chats, so I promised I would flip over the truck. And I keep my word. Do the service here and fix the truck. We got 90%, 95% damage on the body of the truck. Bro, a face reveal. I didn't see your face. Man, it's not a face reveal, and you can see my face. Just watch my videos, man. I don't hide it. And also, if you watch on the horizontal, you'll see this side of my face all the time, man. We're not gonna get paid for this job. So you guys give me more super chats and gifts, because that was entertainment right there. All right, where is? Let me take that out of the screen. Pretty close. 4 minutes away. Not for this. Probably not, because it's a 40%, 49% damage on the cargo. The little things here are probably all busted now. Chulumanco, please keep it PG, man. PG-13 in the chat. PG-13 in the chat. Come on. Let's go. Because when the truck is, the cargo is damaged, they discount your payments. All right, we gotta go back to the highway. nice setup, bro. How much did it cost, Andre? So, Andre, I spent about $700 on the setup. $300 in car parts, another $400 or so in hardware. Really? Did that work? The road crew? I'm gonna try that. Although I gotta say, with 100% damage, it would take a while to get to a service center. So being towed is not that bad of an idea. Speedometer. What do you mean speedometer? Oh, the speedometer stopped. Oh, I see what you mean. Now we can just restart it. I don't know why. It usually doesn't freeze, but I guess it did. Where is my sim hub? There we go. Where's my mouse now? Mouse. Hello. Arduino. Here. All you have to do is apply changes. It'll reset. We're almost at our destination anyways. Maybe the crash was too much for it. Yeah, I guess it was, because it's still not there. Now that is new. Let's see. Did they close it? Yeah, they did. Let's reload the game. I think it's a game thing. So all you have to do is like you put like flight simulator, whatever. It's going to activate a different game. It's going to restart, and then it's going to go, oh no, it's American truck, so it's going to go back. Let's see. That doesn't work. I'll power cycle it. Let's see. And still not, because I know when it is, because you see now the time's not timing. Oh, it's restarting still. That's why. No, it's not the wires. Most likely is the game. There you go. Working now. And I can put back to 20 miles. I have to an empty tank. And the fuel, sometimes I need to restart the game when it happens. This happens very randomly. It doesn't happen very often. And also something that helps is when I do this, because it's gonna go down. And now I go back. And sometimes it goes back for the fuel. But if not, I'll just restart the game later. Alright. What wheelbase do I have in there? I have a Fanatec Clubsport DT with 12 Newton meters. Oh, thank you, Andre. Yes, a Volvo VNL. There you go. Fuel is back. Takes a while. Sometimes it's the average thing I always mention. Too fast. Slow down here for this turn. Little Rock Police Station. Yeah, the light is off, but still not moving out. This exit and then okay, got it. See you later, man. I'm ending the live stream in a few minutes anyways. We're almost there at the destination. We're 0 minutes from it, so 3 miles. We're gonna see how much was the damage. I don't even know if it's worth me parking because... Oh, I get the experience points at least. I usually play offline, man. John FF. And off we go. I can see the destination already. And a police car. Careful, 35 35 miles an hour is the speed limit here. What's the game called? This game is called American Truck Simulator. Danielle Godin. This is the American version. There's two versions, the European version and the American one. So if I play offline, I don't need Wi-Fi or data. I don't think so. I don't think the game needs to be connected to work. Is it on PlayStation 5? Not yet. It will be. This year they announced it's going to be available for PlayStation 5. I don't know when exactly, but it's coming for PlayStation and Xbox. Thank you, Michael. Green, green, green. Put high beams on. It's dark here. Yeah, but it will be available. You know, that's good news. The good news it is. Alright, put the high beams on again. They said February, so they have a date. They usually make the deadlines. I think what they do is whenever they announce something, they don't say when. They keep working on it, and when they have a date, they usually say the date. And I've never seen them missing a deadline. What's the longest trip you had in a single stream? In a single stream, I think one that I did in Europe. I went to Sweden, Sweden from Portugal. That was a long trip. Alright, we're here at the destination, and there's the parking spot, and then we're gonna end the live stream, and I just got in front of that truck. Right here is where we're gonna park the truck. And we're gonna get hauled by the company because I destroyed their cargo. Oh really? The microphone? I'll restart the computer. That's weird that the crash could cause that much havoc. Alright, Arnold, see you later, man. There we go. I thought it was going to be easier, and I underestimated. There we go. There we go. Green, green, green. Alright, parking brake on. Turn off the high beams. Let's turn off the wipers, engine, because we're going to stop here for 2 minutes. And let's go outside the truck. And let's deliver it. Hello, hello, hello. That's weird. Shouldn't have anything to do with the crashing. Reckless. Let me move the camera. We crashed, so we got a reckless rating for this delivery. And yes, as I said, so the damage penalty here was $241,000 right there, which means I got zero money. The total was zero on this. If that doesn't deserve at least a subscribe, I don't know what does. But thank you guys for watching. Snowbound Records. I'm ending the live stream in Void Realm, but I do have a tutorial and a lot of videos explaining my setup on my channel. Yes, Arduinos, a real car dashboard with Arduinos. But I do have a bunch of videos and tutorials on my channel, so make sure you follow or subscribe and like the live stream, and you'll be able to see how this, works, and the triple and everything, else. It's there's a bunch of information there. Let's go back into the truck so you can see the side of the. Yeah, there you go. The inside. So yeah, Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I'll be back tomorrow, and hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay safe. Double tap to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're going to be playing an Euro Truck Simulator tomorrow. And yeah, we're working on the tutorial for the steering wheel for Moza. That will come out later this month. We'll see. Stay safe, guys, and enjoy the day.